Urba from Pakistan.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Sheikh, my question is that I recently saw an online business organization on Instagram and they offer paid dream interpretation services and other ruqya courses. Knowing the fact that they are very learned people and only interpret the dream in the light of Quran and Sunnah and the most authentic sources. So my question is it permissible for me in Islam to pay for my dream interpretation that small amount of fee that they have kept for it? Jazakallahu khair.
Wa jazakum. First of all, when it comes to dream interpretation, this is a business. When you say in the light of the Quran and the Sunnah and the authentic sources, what light? Dream interpretation depends entirely on what goes in the interpreter's mind. There is no Quranic verse he's going to quote. There is no hadith he's going to quote. And definitely there are no authentic sources as they mention. It is not permissible to interpret a dream that is a nightmare, something that you woke up frightened, scared, intimidated, depressed, sad. This is from shaitan 100%. It is totally prohibited to tell a soul about it, not your mom, not your dad, not your siblings. You must not tell anyone about it. That's the Prophet's command, alayhi salatu wassalam. Good dreams, the Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam, they are part of prophethood that remained, because there are no prophets after the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. The only thing that remains from good prophecy is a good vision, a good dream from Allah. And the Prophet told us not to tell except those who love us. And these organizations have nothing to do with us. They're just scamming you for money and telling you what they think. They don't know anything about you. They don't know anything about your background or what you do in your daily routine, so that they could relate this to that. So it's just a wild guess. Some of it may come true. Some of them may be gifted, but you can't tell. And if they charge money for that, being on Instagram, it's a good business. But does it have any reliability? I very much doubt it. Would I go there? No, not even if it's free. Brother Saad from Saudi.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaykum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Sheikh, my friend took a picture of two men with their permission, and he tried to convert it into an AI poster, but he was not able to, so he sent it to his friend to convert it into an AI poster, and they made an AI poster and they sent it to everybody else. Now he found out it's wrong. What should he do?
What is an air poster? I don't understand.
AI poster, an AI image of the real image.
So they have modified it and photoshopped it through AI?
Yes, sir.
It has to be deleted and ask Allah for forgiveness. Rahma from the UK.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Sheikh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I'm asking this question on behalf of my friend. So she has received a marriage proposal from a brother who is looking for a second wife. She has spoken to her dad about the proposal and he's happy with it. And obviously she prayed istikhara. However, the sister is scared of getting married again because she has experienced one divorce. She worries that her fear might affect her decision, even though she sees good in the proposal. What advice would you give to the sister? Jazakallah khair.
Wa jazakum. Basically speaking, when someone comes with a so generic advice, trust Allah Azza wa Jal and go ahead. If the brother checks all the boxes, if you are yourself normal and not mentally sick or traumatized, and you know that this would not have an impact on your marriage, Bismillah, go ahead and trust Allah Azza wa Jal and go with the proposal. Generally speaking, we need to discuss this more. We need to know more about the sister herself, what kind of behaviors she is going through, how does she react, about the brother himself, is he trustworthy, is he man enough, is he going to be providing a decent accommodation and providing for her financially, be fair in distributing the days and nights and the likes. All of this cannot be answered here. Yasin from Bulgaria.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
My question is regarding zakatul mal. I have two maternal uncles. One of them has children. The other one doesn't have any children. Are both of them eligible to receive my zakah if I see them as needy? Jazakallah khair.
Are they poor or needy in Islamic terms?
I would classify them as needy.
Okay, if this is the case, maternal uncles are eligible for zakat because you will never inherit them and they will never inherit you. So they are like any other stranger. If he's classified as poor, unable to make ends meet, or needy, has sufficient funds but it's not enough for his livelihood, to pay for medical bills, to pay for maybe the rent, or to fix the car that he needs to sustain his job and the likes, yes, you can give him from the zakat. Sumaya from the UK.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
So, my father has an office that he opened his own business, and he expects his daughters to work there. So
He expects what?
his daughters to work there.
Okay.
And the office is transparent, so people can see you when they pass by and what's inside. So only one person sits there per day. So if a man comes in, will it be khalwa?
And you will be working there alone?
Yes, serving him whatever he needs. Like
So he's there already.
caretaker.
Your father is there.
Yeah.
There is
No, my father is not there.
Okay, then you will be working alone in an office, and this office is secured and locked.
It's not locked, but it's transparent, and I have the option to open the door as well.
And you work within a company, or this is a separate office cubic?
It's a building, and there are shops near us, so I have neighbors and people around.
I cannot say. I don't imagine how this is possible. If you are in a secluded area and people can come in, that is seclusion. But if they walk from outside and they don't mix with you, you don't speak with them, there is no seclusion in this. Arman from India.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Sheikh, I have hard hair and thick hairs. So can I do fade hairstyle, like fade cut? It helps me to keep them, and I look good in it. So Jazakallah khair.
Are you asking me about fade haircuts?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, first of all, fade haircuts are not qaza'. The Prophet ﷺ in an authentic hadith prohibited qaza'. And qaza' is to shave part of the head and leave part of it. So if you have a mohawk hairstyle, that's qaza'. It's totally prohibited. If you have, like some of the Buddhist monks have on top of their head, they leave some of the hair and they shave the rest, that's qaza', totally prohibited. Fading is to have a normal hair on the top, and then it goes like with a trimmer 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So you would see it almost nothing here, but it's not shaved. It's done with a trimmer. This is not qaza', but it is still prohibited because it's imitating the disbelievers. Imam Ahmad used to hate, which is equivalent to prohibit, having the haircut that normal people have, and then they have a line at the back of the neck where they cut it or shave it, having the hair normal. That trimming or that line, hairline on the ears and at the back of the neck, Imam Ahmad used to hate or prohibit that, let alone fading. So fading is not something that Muslims should do. And a lot of the people I meet, especially from the Western sphere, whether it's the US, Canada, Europe, or even in Turkey, they would come and say, what's your ruling on that? And I always say to them, if I see people doing this, I would doubt whether they're Muslims or not. I tell them, how would you feel if a prominent scholar or a da'iyah, a real da'iyah, not hanky-panky da'iyah, a real Muslim practicing, knowledgeable da'iyah, who walks the talk, would do such a fading haircut? How would you look at him? That wouldn't be appropriate, like it wouldn't be appropriate for a da'iyah to wear a necklace or a bracelet, like some people do. All of this is un-Islamic. So focus on what pleases Allah. Focus on maintaining your Islamic identity, because that is what counts.